Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. I hope you all will be fine, feeling well and enjoying sound health. So the topic that today we will be discussing is the biography and writing style of Francis Bacon. Before starting my topic, a humble request from everyone that please subscribe my channel, like and share my videos with your friends as well. So without wasting further time, let's begin with our topic. That is the biography and writing style of Francis Bacon. So this is the picture of Francis Bacon. He is considered as the father of English essays because for the first time in the history of English language, he wrote essay. That's why he is called as the father or the pioneer of English essays. Biography Biography Francis Bacon was writer, philosopher, lawyer, statesman, scientist, essayist. He was born on 22 January 1561 at York House, London to Nicholas Bacon and Annie Cook Bacon. His father was a popular politician and a Lord Keeper of the Cell. His mother, Annie Bacon, was his father's second wife. She was the daughter of Sir Anthony Cook. Bacon is known as the father of English essays, as I earlier discussed. He is influenced by Michel de Montaigne, who wrote essays for the first time in French language. Bacon served as Attorney General and also as a Lord Chancellor of England as well. Father of empiricism. Bacon is also known as father of empiricism. Empiricism is simply a philosophical belief that states your knowledge of world is based on your experiences, particularly your sensory experiences. According to empiricists, our living is based on our observation and perception. Knowledge is not possible without experience. If I simply explain the whole empiricism in a simple language, the empiricist thinks that the way we are living, it is because of our experience that we experience in our life. Queen Elizabeth called Bacon as young Lord Keeper of England. It is believed that Bacon received education at home only in the starting year of his life due to his poor health condition. So in his early life, he is not feeling well due to his health condition. So he received his education in his home by different tutors. Education. He entered Trinity College, Cambridge in 1573 when he was 11 years of age. He finished his course of study at the school in 1575. In 1576, he went to Grey Inn to study law. Bacon stated that he had three goals. Number one, to uncover truth. Number two, to serve his country. Number three, to serve his church. Francis Bacon, a great essayist, died on 9th April 1626 at the age of 65 due to severe pneumonia. Okay, writing style of Francis Bacon. Silent features of his style. Number one, aphoristic style. Aphoristic style simply means that you just put the whole sea in a small bucket. Bacon's style is most remarkable for its terseness and condensation. Although his sentences are brief, but they are extremely forceful. He knows the art of making huge statements into a bridge form, which appears to be very captivating and enchanting for readers. The essay of Bacon have to be read very slowly because of the compact and condensed thought. His essay are the true model of aphorism. Example of aphoristic style is given below. Number one, study serves for delight, for ornament, and for ability. This line is taken from his essay of study. In this, it look like very condensed and small sentence, but the thoughts it carry it is very wide. These statements appear to be very condensed and concise, but the thought it carries is quite deep. It represents that study is an activity which brings joy and happiness and enhance our thinking, writing, reading, and speaking abilities. It also adds charm to our personality. Study is the most finest way of gaining wisdom. The second example is reading make a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Of that is this line is also taken from his essay of study. In this line, he is simply saying that reading adds perfection to man's personality. Discussing with other about the contents of book imparts special practical skill to the reader. Writing removes all the residual weakness from reader personality. The third example is man fears death as children fear to go in the dark. And as the natural fear as that natural fear in children is increased with tell, so is the other. And this is taken from his essay of death. Okay, the second quality of his writing style is antithetical statement. The force of aphoristic statement depends upon other stylistic devices which supplement them. Such devices are the balance and antithesis, which mark the most of his sentence structure. For example, in his essay of study, there is a use of threefold balance. Like in the first sentence, study serves for delight, for ornament, and for ability. In this, he just discussed three things that study serves for delight, number one, for ornament, number two, and for ability, number three. And the second, crafty men condemn studies, simple men admire them, and wise men use them. In the second, he also used threefold. Number one, crafty men condemn, simple men admire, and wise men use. In the third example, some books are to be tasted, other to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. So in this example, he also used threefold. Books are tasted, some are other have to be swallowed, and some few have to be chewed and digested. The third quality of his writing style is he is a rhetorician. Bacon is considered as one of the greatest rhetoricians. He has a great power of attracting and persuading his readers. His essays are the finest example of his persuasion. For example, a man that sought revenge keep his own wounds green. This example is taken from of revenge. Another silent feature of his writing style is his imagery and analogy. The extensive use of metaphors, images, similes, and analogies add excellence to the Bacon's essays. According to Bacon, these devices are important for persuasion. He draws his imagery from nature and everyday life, while he draws his analogies from classical mythology, Bible, astronomy, and philosophy. For example, first uses of analogies. Clear and round creating is the honor of man's nature, and that mixture of falsehood is like alloy in coin of gold and silver, which may make the metal work better, but it embeds it. In this essay of truth, Bacon communicates the idea of man's natural law of lie and proneness to mix falsehood with truth. He compared the falsehood to an alloy in the coin of gold or silver. The alloy makes the metal work better, but it lowers the value of metal. Use of metaphors for a crowd is not company, and faces are but a gallery of pictures, and talk but a thinking symbol where there is no love. Certainly, it is heaven upon earth to have men's mind move in charity, rest in providence, and turn upon the pull of truth. These examples are taken from an essay of truth. So the fifth silent feature of his writing style is allusion and quotation. History bears the testimony that Bacon draws many allusion and quotation from classical fables, Bible, history, the ancient Greek and Roman writers, and also scholarly example. In his essay of truth, he draws allusion and quotation from Lucian, Lucretius, and Montaigne. His sixth silent feature of his writing style is symmetrical syntax. According to B. Wicker, syntactically symmetry is another quality of Bacon style. Syntax refer to the grammatical structure. Example, the good things which belong to prosperity are to be wished, but the good things which belong to the adversity are to be admired. These lines are taken from of adversity, and through these lines we can easily judge this syntactic style. Another feature is wit. There is no humor in Bacon essays, but there is an ample of wit. He is the master of the skillful use of words. Wit simple mean danishmandi. Example, through dignities man rises to dignity. By pain man comes to greater pain. Number 8, his silent feature is full of wisdom. Bacon essays are full of wisdom. His every word is like a pearl in the ocean of knowledge. Example, reading make a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. It is taken from our studies. Number 9, his silent feature is obscurity. Sometimes too much condensation leads to obscurity. For example, secrecy in suits is a greater mean of obtaining. If someone is having any question about this topic or having any queries related to the topic, so they can easily put their queries question into the comment section. Inshallah, I will reply them and inshallah, I will solve their queries. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.